All right, America. Are you ready for this? Because the Kansas City Chiefs are back, baby. They are coming back with the vengeance. Listen, I know they lost the Super Bowl in humiliating fashion. They really didn't show up for the game. I wish they would have let me know. But this is their revenge tour. I watched The Kingdom, that documentary, and they are ready to go, man. I predict. I don't want to get ahead of myself. 17-0. Okay, that didn't go as planned. That was an uninspiring effort. It was like they didn't even have a game plan of any sorts going into that game. What are we doing? But you know what? It's just one loss. Okay, one loss. They'll beat the Eagles next week. Still waiting for that game plan to come through. Is there any game plan? Okay. Listen, they're down Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, and those two are spectacular receivers. So I got to give them some grace. But 0-2 is not good. Not the quality starts that they need. Woof. But you know what? It's a long season, all right? And I'd rather be the Chiefs than the Bengals. All right, so the Chiefs beat the Giants in the Meadowlands. And I'm not sure what to think about that because Russell Wilson might be the worst quarterback in the NFL. But you know what? 1-2, man. 1-2. They got the win column. Eat it. Look out, America. The Chiefs are back. They just destroyed the Ravens. And, oh, boy, they got Xavier Worthy back, and their offense is humming. Yeah, they're about to go to their fourth Super Bowl. I love this team way, way more than I did last year. And they're a lot more fun to watch. The offense is so much better. Adding Rashee Rice has improved them so much. Listen, they're not going to lose a game the rest of the year. You know what? They lose to the Bills every year in the regular season, but then beat them in the playoffs. So, congratulations, Bills. This was your Super Bowl. All right, McDermott, yeah. You just saved your job. McDermott's going to have a job there for life. Offensively, I have no idea what they're doing. Defensively, they couldn't get off the field and haven't been able to get off the field when they need to stop. Not good. Yes! The Chiefs just beat the Colts, and guess what, America? They're going to make the playoffs. And you know what? Don't let them in. Don't let them in the playoffs because you know what's going to happen. They're going to run the table just like they did back in 2023. It's C.J. Stroud. He tries to lose games for them. So, it's not going well with the Chiefs' kingdom right now. Not going well. They're about out of the playoffs. And I'm about ready for spring training. But offensively, they have no desire to move, run the football, get yards. They have no game plan. It's just one of the weirdest. I don't know what they're trying to do offensively. Screw this team, man. You know what? Matt Nagy, get rid of him, okay? I know Andy calls the plays, but there's no discipline on this team. Rashee Rice sucks. Xavier Worthy sucks. Stay in bounds, Xavier Worthy. Know where you are on the football field, you idiots. It ain't over till it's over, right? They still got. They could still run the table. You know, they could still beat the Chargers next week, and we'll see how that goes.
Mahomes is down. Smith-Schuster, he sure is. Timeout for injury.
What am I going to do with my life? They need to get rid of everybody except for Patrick. Seriously, I'm not even joking. I'm no lie here. Okay, get rid of the coaches, the players, the front office, the people running the concessions, Mitch Holthus, the radio announcer, all of them. They all need to go because they all took part in this complete and utter disaster of a season. 6-11. They had no accountability on his team. Matt Nagy, I don't know what he did, but he added no value to anybody on that team. We need to bring back Eric Bieniemy. And I even hate to admit it, but you know what? This is the Bills' year. Yeah. Congratulations, Josh Allen. You just won your first Super Bowl. You got over the hump. Nothing's stopping you now. You got a well-adjusted team owner there and a coach and GM who get along completely with each other. So, go Bills, right?